just before we get into the review, I do have a couple of announcements. Thank you so much to our Patreon subscribers. Their name should appear just somewhere here with the power of editing. Without these people, this wouldn't be a thing. I would not be able to do this. This I would not be able to do. Because, yeah, it's amazing. Thank you so much to these people. If you would like to become a patron subscriber, there'll be a link below, and you can click that. Number one, you get shout-outs. Number two, you get private emails from me, little messages, nice things, and also exclusive entry to giveaways. So, if you probably know, we are doing a giveaway right now. The draw is on the 12th, so stay tuned for that. And also, not only that, the draw's on the 12th. All you have to do to enter is free, by the way. Free to enter, and the postage will be free if you're in the UK. If you're outside the UK, it won't be free. All you have to do is subscribe and comment below Roof Railways giveaway. And again, with the power of editing, all you need to comment is this little note just here. And that is it, really. But becoming a patron subscriber, you increase your chances by 5 times. So again, not only do you get all these great things, you increase your chances by 5 times. That's it. So the hat is here. Your name is put in 5 times. You get 5 chances. I think that's pretty good. So yeah, if you would like to become a patron subscriber, there'll be a link below. Thank you so much to the patron subscribers we already have. And also, we've just breached 60 subscribers. I've been on here a month, and 60 subscribers is already amazing. But if you aren't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and, it's amazing. About the giveaway, the first prize is the Weybridge hut and 5 postcards. Second prize is 5 postcards. You've probably noticed, if you follow us on Facebook at Roof Railways, that we have made postcards. We are selling postcards. There'll be an email link below. It should be theexilezone at icloud.com. Again, it will appear at the bottom of the screen. And we are making postcards. You can either win these for free in the giveaway. You get 5 of them for free if you win the giveaway. Or you can buy them, you can buy 1 for 99p, or you can buy them for about 5 for £3, and so on, so on, so on. Again, with great ones, like this one, Suburban by train, some pictures. This one, the Intercity poster. This one's my favourite, the Underskin. But yeah, there are so many. There's over 100 designs that we've made. So you can either win them for free in the giveaway, or click the email below and you can order them. They're all, again, power of editing. Thank you, the internet, for teaching me how to edit. Prices should appear just in a column here. Again, like 99p for 1, or for 5. They come in packs of 1, 5, 10, and 20. Each of them, though, there is a postage fee of 99p. But that's it. And yeah, you can either win these for free in the giveaway, and to enter the giveaway, subscribe and comment below Roof Railways giveaway, or become a Patreon subscriber, and you could win these. So now we will get into the review. Thank you so much to our Patreon subscribers, people that have subscribed. Don't forget to click the like button and comment below. Thank you. Hello, and welcome to another Roof Railways review of some BR Maroon coaches by Farish. So, let's get into the review. I hope I find you all well in this troubling time. The UK has just come out of a second lockdown, and I have taken that opportunity to run to my local model shop and pick up these. Yeah, so one of them is, again, both grey and farish, and they were both second hand, but the boxes, this one especially, not in the best of conditions, but the coaches themselves are absolutely amazing. And as I probably say, second hand, the best, absolutely amazing. All of my locos are second hand, most of my coaches are second hand. Really, the only thing that I buy brand new is the track and probably some wagons and scenery and probably a brand new loco if I'm feeling especially good. So the two coaches that I've got are the BR Maroon restaurant car and BR Maroon Suburban coach. Some people might get really annoyed at this and say that, you know, they don't go together. In my opinion, so what? My layout, I'll run what I want, and in life, I do make some weird rakes with coaches and wagons and formations that would never exist, but it's all the fun of modelling. You know, I do like the Suburban coaches because they're not composite. Once you're in your booth, you're in your booth. I find that quite nice of it. And the restaurant car I picked up because I have been looking for a restaurant car for ages. A little while back, I was able to pick up a restaurant car for my 00 gauge HST. That now makes the 7 coach rake. In the BR blue and grey. But again, don't know why, but restaurant cars, always hard to find. Never know why, they just are. And if you do find one, they're ridiculously expensive. This one I got for £20, which I don't think is actually a bad deal for saying it's in a good condition box and it still has its little detail pack in there and the film. So I think that's a pretty good deal for that. So, let's get, we'll start with Suburban and end with this one. So let's get into the review. Alright, so welcome back. And we will start with the Suburban coach. Again, I've ridden on some of these in preserved lines. The most recent being the Poppy line. Just trying to do this one-handed. That's proving quite difficult. There we go. Just pop this to one side. Let's take a look at the coach. So, hopefully the lighting on this is good. The coach itself, Suburban coaches have always been a bit smaller than usual. They're because of course, you know, smaller, and I'm pretty sure they were made smaller because of well, suburbia, you know, tight corners. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's why they were. No, they're only about 5, maybe 10 foot shorter than a real coach. By real coach, I mean a composite or something like that, but yeah. So let's just get this out. So move that to one side. So this is a Suburban brake. Again, one of the best things about Suburbans is that there was no corridor. So even though there were separate booths, like 1 door, 2 door, so on, so on, so on, there wasn't a corridor, so there's no interconnecting ends. Which I guess is good for small branch lines, because it means they can fit more people into one booth, and, you know, it's better. But, if you need the toilet, and you're in one of these, I dread to think what might have happened. But they are fun coaches. Now, the detail on this is amazing. You know, got the little handbars, that's all separately painted. The windows are amazing. And then the brake, the end. I'm guessing that is the toilet as it's misted over, but only the guardman can use that. Yeah, I'm guessing that is the toilet because it's not on the other side. And you even got the little baggage where the luggage would have been. You can tell that because it's got the lines over the windows. So yeah, that. And then on the other side, the same. Look at that, even little. Don't even know what that is, but it's there. The word guard is printed on. And, oh, sorry, there's a dog barking on the other end of the street. And if it'll focus. There. You've even, again, there weren't any end pieces, but I think that's the joy of it. One thing that does annoy me about these is Suburban coaches never really had an end. Because, of course, they didn't have the interconnecting. There was no real need for cables, so the ends were quite flat. But one thing that I do find annoying is that even though they were quite flat, there were still those little steps that go in the arches. So, but those could have been moulded on. And when I bought this, I even thought, am I imagining that they used to be there? And I googled it. No, there should be some little steps in little arches on either side, but they're not on there, so that is one shame. I do, because that could have very easily been moulded in for saying the amount of detail on this. The roof has the little air vents, and that's that. The base has wheels, but it doesn't have pickups if you want to add in lighting. And I think that this undercarriage is amazing. That is wire thin, and it's not one solid mould. And then there are some little water valves and some, whatever these were. I'm not the best with loco anatomy or carriage anatomy. And the same on the other side. So that is the Suburban coach. I think now I've got one, I might end up buying another one or two of these to make an entire rake, but at the moment I'm happy with one. So that is the... Oh, the camera doesn't want to focus today, does it? There we go. That is the Suburban coach. So let's move on to the crown jewel of the restaurant car. Right, so we have the restaurant car here. Amazing. Been looking for one of these for ages so I can run a nice restaurant train into my station. Granted, it is a small, it's over there at the minute. It's on a small table. It's a small terminating station. Still building it up. But it's a very, very small, goes in there. So it's meant to be an exhibition layout, so I'll be taking this with me. Goes in, there's going to be two platforms. One small one for probably branch line trains and DMUs. And then one big one for things like tender engines and large trains with about 3-4 coaches. And we still have to add in the turn-back loop. If you've been watching the layout updates, you'll know that I've been talking about adding that turn-back loop for ages. It's a bit of a, work in progress, and it's a bit in shambles, but, I don't run formations as they are in real life. In real life, as this is a small terminating countryside station, there would be no trains with, well, there probably would be, but there wouldn't really be one with a restaurant car in it. So, you know, but I don't really see that. I'll run whatever I want in that, and I mean, I've had a Class 47 pulling a cattle van, followed by a brake van, followed by a couple coaches, and then a WD Austerity at the back. I run whatever I want on there. It's some of it does look a bit weird, but I think that's the fun of it all, having the freedom of running what you want. But anyway, enough about that. You should watch the layout updates if you want to know more about that, because, you know, it is coming together piece by piece, and hopefully once it's done, I'll be taking this to the exhibitions. So keep up to date with that. They'll be in the channel, actually, so you can check them out. We've got about 3 layout updates. So there you go. Anyway, back to the Engage, the layout, not layout review, the review. Again, you can never find these for want of them. But when you do find one, they're ridiculously expensive. But I managed to pick mine up for somewhat of a good price at £20. I think that's a good deal for this, because the box is in somewhat good condition, and it still has the film and the detail pack, and it is I think that's an amazing deal for this. And this is now the second restaurant car I own. So let's get into the review. So now into the review of the restaurant car. This again, we're in farish. So let's take a look at the sides. We have a closed door, probably for loading in things and out. Lovely painted bars. Windows are all standard, the little slidey ones, aren't they? Another closed door. Look at that detail, the little words on the sides. The axles and bogies aren't, you know, they're just one moulded piece, aren't they? But still, one amazing moulded piece. Front, or the back, wherever you look at it. Separately fitted details are amazing. These, though, on the top, these little bars, never known what these are for. Comment below if you know what they are. I think they might be electric cables for lights, but don't know. And carrying on, got another kitchen door and another kitchen door. Windows are frosted over on this side. The undercarriage, amazing detail. I love that little bar in the middle and these boxes on the side. They look amazing. And again, look at those little words. Emergency lighting point. Wow. You really outdid yourself with this model. I love it that the end is painted as well, because usually they're not painted, and you know, even if it was at the end of a loco or a train, there would they'd usually be covered over. You wouldn't see that, but still, on some preserved lines, they don't put the covers over. So if you were making a preserved line, it's there. And also for little details that make it amazing. And same on the other side. Never know what C1 is. I've always thought it could have stood for coach 1, but then every coach has that. So again, comment below what C1 means. Never known what it means. On this side, kitchen doors, and you can see they're all dark there. That's because that's where the bar is and the kitchen. Shame, can't see inside too well. You can probably see in through that window there. The tables and chairs, standard as usual. But this would look amazing on a rake. Granted, I have a small country station, and this would probably never run into a station like that because it's a restaurant and, you know, it's branch line trains that pull into this, you know, but still, I like it and I probably will end up running it. But yeah, this one amazing one. I mean, look at that, the little grooves to separate those two doors. The glass has no scratches on. It is amazing. Been looking for one of these. I mean, look at that. The shine up to the light. Look, you can see the little grills for air and circulatory. I mean, this is amazing. I think it's the best one I've got. Well done. Really well done, Bachmann. Well, you've never let me down with coaches. I mean, and the buffers at the end, ovals like they are on real coaches, and not just circular. Look at that. Well, that is amazing. Thank you, Bachmann, for making this. And we'll end that review of the restaurant car there. You join me now on the layout, where we will have a short running session of the locomotives. As the layout is still, you know, work in progress, so please excuse, but I try and get the best shots that I can. One thing is, that's the trolley of things. This moves with me as I go through the layout. You know, got everything on top, boxes at the base, boxes in the middle, and weird stuff at the base. But yeah, we now are getting into a short running session. So enjoy.